Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News. AI anchor, Arirang. The U.S. Treasury Department has warned of new economic sanctions against Iran. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen made the announcement on Tuesday during a news conference on the sidelines of the International Monetary Fund and World Bank spring meetings in Washington. Yellen emphasized that she fully expects additional sanctions against Tehran to be implemented within the coming days. She also noted that the U.S. has been actively working to curb Iran's oil export capabilities and suggested that further action could be taken in this area. The U.S. Federal Reserve has long kept its inflation target at 2%, but U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said on Tuesday that it will take longer than expected to achieve the confidence needed to reach the central bank's inflation target, signaling it will also likely take longer to cut rates. Rate cut delays in the U.S. will also mean a more restrictive stance by the Bank of Korea, with South Korea also struggling to bring down its inflation level to the 2% target. The International Monetary Fund has kept its 2024 growth outlook for South Korea steady at 2.3%, on the back of what it called remarkable resilience in major global economies. The latest growth outlook for the country is the same as its January forecast, when it was raised by 0.1 percentage point. It's also rosier than the 2.2% growth forecast by the OECD and the Bank of Korea's 2.1% growth outlook. The IMF also kept its growth forecast for South Korea for 2025 unchanged at 2.3%. After hours of questioning and questionnaires on Tuesday, Day 2 of former U.S. President Donald Trump's hush money trial in Manhattan ended with the selection of 7 jurors. The panel selected so far consists of an IT worker, an English teacher, a nurse, a sales professional, a software engineer, and 2 lawyers. The jury selection will resume on Thursday, with 11 more people needed to be chosen before the opening statements can begin. The leaders of European Union countries are meeting in Brussels this week to discuss the economy and competitiveness of Europe, as well as global conflicts. The key issue at the 2-day summit starting Wednesday will be improving Europe's competitiveness. Europe is currently feeling pressure over a drop in manufacturing competitiveness, with a Eurostat report showing a 5.4% drop in EU manufacturing production in February compared to the previous year. Additionally, amid escalating tensions in the Middle East, it is expected that the EU will urge both Israel and Iran to exercise restraint. EU officials also stated that the EU's unwavering support for Ukraine and the expansion of military aid will be topics for discussion. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.